Saturday, July 23rd. I opened up the back window of my room to some phenomenal scenery, and there just outside the window was this enticing little meadow pipit busily gathering food. After a quick breakfast, we loaded up and headed for today's activities. We passed by the estuary at high tide, and then we continued to the end of the fjord and stopped at the grounded ship Gardar BA-64. It is thought to be the oldest steel ship in Iceland and was launched in 1912, the same year that the Titanic sank. It was originally a whaling vessel with both a steam engine and sails. In 1981 it was deemed unfit for duty, and it was customary to scuttle and sink ships that have reached the end of their life cycle, but they decided to ram it ashore, and it serves as a marvelous photo op for the thousands of tourists that have ventured by for the past 35 years. Additionally, I got a few photos of some local birds, and soon we hit the road again for our next destination. Although we spent a fair amount of time in the van traveling from site to site, for me it was very enjoyable because of the incredible scenery that exists in Iceland at every turn. The next stop was unplanned, but this small bay area seemed to present a nice opportunity for some interesting photos, so we stopped for a short time. And then we continued on. Our next photo op was a short stop at a wonderful vista of a huge valley. Everyone gets set up with tripods and begin taking photos. Russell and Hawker, two guys I would call outdoors kindred spirits, spent a lot of time talking while the rest of us took photos. A short time later, with Russell's assistance, I get my GoPro set up on the front grille. Next on the agenda was a lunch break. Lunch will be pizza and beer. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be too interested in helping us out.
We're shopping. Right into shopping. I was saying to everybody,
it's cream cheese, pepper cheese, pepperoni cheese, and a brie, like brie, yeah.
Oh, okay. And what about what's on this one?
It's a pineapple and ham.
Hawker, being a fun guy, has a little bit of fun with Ed. After lunch, Deanne treated us to a yummy Icelandic treat, and ice cream on a stick covered with caramel and chocolate. Everybody liked it a lot. Our next two photo ops would be a couple of stops to take photos of the impressive Icelandic horses. But first, a quick souvenir purchasing opportunity for some authentic Icelandic knitwear like hats, sweaters, and gloves.
It's almost like this. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Good.
You get it? You do
That's
it?
cute, isn't
Nice
it?
on you, yeah.
That's really cute. I think it's a me.
Now we're getting the shopping done.
Icelandic horses are bred in Iceland and are very hardy. It is not uncommon for them to live as long as 50 years or more. They are not large horses, and by technical terms they would be actually classified as ponies. But don't mention that to them. I've heard that they're very sensitive and prefer to be called horses. Oh, on the back oven. They are friendly and inquisitive, and if you get to Iceland, stop along the side of the road when you see some. They will readily approach you, and you will fall in love with them immediately. After the horses, we make our way to the hotel. We have dinner, and then have two more photo stops to round out the evening.
Just get our keys and get registered, and then we got to get our bags inside. And so there is all the rooms are on the second floor, and there's not an elevator in this building, so there's a couple of flights of stairs.
Is it good?
Yeah, the other kind was
What kind of soup is it?
Salmon.
And this looks like char, not salmon. Potatoes au gratin
I can't do a thing in here.
and
Not salmon.
lamb,
I have no idea
and that's
what it is.
horse meat there.
Put your spoon in.
After dinner, we are on the road again for our final two photo op stops for the day. The first photo op stop is this is an impressive little waterfall canyon, well hidden in an open field with good fishing all the way up to the waterfall. It is only about 10 minutes from the hotel, so it doesn't take long for us to get there. The good news about the GoPro on the front grille is that I don't have to take pictures out the window, and I don't have to take pictures through a dirty windshield. However, as you can see, I have to deal with the elements when it rains on the camera. The name of the waterfall is Both the name of the canyon and the waterfall find origin, according to local folklore, in the Giantess Cola. The legend has it that Cola would often lie on the edge of the canyon and reach down and catch salmon with her hand and toss it into a nearby kettle, a hot spring water hole, in order to cook them. Also, the legend has it that she and her fortune are buried in a hill somewhere nearby, but she put a curse on it so no one is able to locate it. After visiting and exploring this amazing little waterfall in essentially the middle of nowhere, we head out to Peninsula. After we park, I take the footpath down to the cliff's edge, where I can first get a glimpse of the sea stack called I climbed down the hill, which is quite steep and slippery, so one had to be very careful, so I could get a better view of the sea stack. Looking at it head on, it has the appearance of being a huge animal, like a rhino or dinosaur, drinking. The legend behind the rock is that it is a petrified troll. The troll wanted to tear down the bells at a convent, but got caught by the sunlight. And we all know that a troll, when it's caught by sunlight, turns to stone. It was a magnificent photo op. One last photo from the ridge overlooking, and I have come to the end of a very busy and active day. The more I experience this island, the more I'm amazed. Now it's time to head back to the hotel, and it's the end of day 4.